Okay, guys, we're going to talk about a deep topic today, which is better, Reaper versus Gunner. It's been totally a fight in my Discord. Like, why would I lie? I might cut out there, but I was basically saying that today we're gonna go over specs, availability, and all that fun stuff. Okay, first off, we're gonna do Reaper versus the Wave 100 boss, and it only has 1,000 health, so let's see. Okay, so Reaper did pretty good, even at 1,000 DPS. It really killed the boss pretty fast. So let's go to see the mastery upgrade for Gunner. I should probably said that before, but let's go. Oof. Well, Gunner didn't do that well, but you have to take it in count. This is only 5,000 XP, I'm pretty sure. I forgot. Just like how I forgot this, how much DPS this is. But you have to take it in count. This is a million health for one tower, and it did about a quarter million, something like that. About a quarter million. Well, less than a quarter million. Okay, whatever. Besides that, it did pretty good because you have to take into account also that this is pretty cheaper than the Reaper. In total, I'll go over the total cost later, but in total, it is not that expensive compared to Reaper. And Reaper does need supporter towers to like get it to the max, which Gunner does need. Which brings me to my next topic. We're gonna see how Gunner and Reaper do with supports, and so we're gonna go see what supports do with Reaper. See, it takes six Reapers to get it to 5,000 health. So we're gonna do six Reapers, and plus the Reaper we're gonna max out. So seven Reapers in total. So we're gonna do the same for Gunner, and I still forgot what Gunner DPS. I mean, I don't even need to explain. Okay, so I didn't want to explain for Reaper or Gunner because they did pretty good. They killed the boss and it was pretty self-explanatory. But let's go down to prices, yeah, and all the other specs. So, not Reaper. Actually, let's change it up. Let's do it Gunner first. Gunner first. So its total cost, total. I gotta find a number. Is 296,587. K cash, which is a big number. Okay, I know that sounded corny, but whatever. It's a big number, and yeah, it's pretty cheap compared to Reaper. Because I'll go over the prices soon. Because Gunner and Reaper have a big price difference. But let's actually talk about the topic. Gunner with supports actually does really well. It does a million damage. See, this is for testing purposes only. In like real gaming, you're probably real gaming with that. But in real like game scenarios, you will actually have more gunners than this, and you have beacon, probably alien, and a guardian too. So yeah, we have to take in context to that. This is all for test and view. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't cancel. Okay, but yeah. That this is for testing purposes only, and yeah, it's really good when you have beacon and aliens and all around supporting towers. You could probably do 10 million with gunner. Its DPS by itself is pretty good, and it has a very fast fire rate, which Reaper has the same, well, almost identical fire rates. Let's be real. Like, we're not gonna go down to the specific numbers. We are just going down to, like, milliseconds. We're not going down to milliseconds. They pretty much have very fast fire rate, and with Beacon, they're faster and have more range. But yeah, we're gonna go on to Reaper. See, Gunners have some pros and cons. Gunner has hidden detection at the start. I know I said we're gonna go on to Reaper, but let's talk about Gunner. At the start, Gunner has hidden detection at level 1, 2, 3, 4, can tread boss pretty easily, and it's really cheap to place, only costing less, like 1500 less than the Reaper. And Reaper at the first level is pretty bad, not gonna lie. In its first level, it's almost 2 times as more than placing a Reaper. More like 1.75 or something like that. Which is insane, if you ask me. Because, you know, it's pretty expensive, and by the time you get Reaper, you probably already won the game. Or you have really good farming skills, which I really don't have good farming skills. But it's amazing. We have Reaper at that stage. Gunner is cheap, pretty cheap if you're not getting the mastery upgrade. But Reaper, to get it to level 4, is 100k. Like, just that level. And like before that, it's like 65, 50k, something like that, which is insane. And Gunner is actually 30k less than that, and we're talking about level, I forgot, 4 or 6? I don't know. Like 5, 4, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Not the Mastery Gunner, that's all I have to say. I don't memorize levels, even though I'm a reviewer for this tower, but whatever. Besides that, yeah, Gunner is a really good tower for hard master mode and all of that. I don't see myself using Reaper, which is a big topic. I don't see myself using Reaper in hard master mode or apocalypse. First of all, hard you can farm, but by the time you have enough for like max Reaper, you already won the game and you have to go endless. But Gunner is a necessity to beat Master Mode. I think in every single strategy I have done on this channel, go check them out, by the way, self-plug, and join the Discord while you're down there. But yeah, every strategy I've done requires Gunner, and Reaper is very, very hard to get. And we're going to talk about a little accessibilities in a minute. But yeah, Gunner is really good. You probably need it in Master Strategies. And it has pretty cool skins too. So it already won. I'm joking. But let's head on to Reaper. Reaper is okay, I guess. Yeah, Reaper is okay. Like I was saying, you need a lot. You need to save up a lot of money to get Reaper. So the total cost of Reaper, are you guys ready for this? 723 8 okay, I suck this number. 723 830k, which is a lot. You probably see the screen. So yeah, I don't even know how to say numbers. I failed second grade math. I'm joking. But I actually don't know if I failed second grade math. But whatever. But yeah, Reaper is quite expensive. And let's talk about accessibility. To get Reaper, you need to beat all the maps, all the game modes on one map. Not game modes, not mutations. They're called game modes, okay? I don't know why gamers, I don't know why people think game mode is mutations. Mutations is a whole separate thing. But for old game modes, you have to be easy, medium, which me up to hard, it's easy. Apocalypse, you can use my strategies, because obviously the best strategy maker. Haha. Yeah, you can use both of my master strategies on, on Apocalypse too, which is quite cool. You have to be all of that on a medium or harder map, something like that. Yeah, medium or harder map. I know it ain't easy, but like it's pretty self-explanatory if you know how to beat Master. So yeah, you have to do that. And first, you gotta beat the hardest and longest game mode, Grandmaster, on so on a medium or harder map. Yeah, yep, you gotta do that. It's really hard, Grandmaster. I know a lot of people say it's easy. It's because you spent like 4 hours on it. I'm joking. Well, let's be honest, you probably spent more than 4 hours on it. It's not easy. You just came up with strategy, which maybe I'll come up with strategy. I know I said I'm working on it, but I really don't have the time now, and school's opening in 2 days. But let's stop talking about that now. But yeah, Reaper costs a lot to place, and if to get it, it's gonna take you a long time. By the time you're done with all game modes, you probably will be able to afford Gunner. 5,000 XP. I didn't fact check, but I'm going with my guts. If you know Mr. Beast, you know that. But yeah, by the time you beat all game modes on one map, you probably have enough for Gunner. Gunner is really good for, not starters, but medium players, you know? It will get you through the waves and probably get you to, like, probably getting more badges, probably getting you, a lot more stuff. It's quite amazing how Gunner is more used than Reaper. Even people with Reaper, I'm not speaking for myself, but I know some people, like, we're talking like two people, we're talking like two, three people, something like that, that have Reaper, but just doesn't use it for, like, basic games, like, a normal game, because, like, why would you use Reaper for a basic game, if you know what I mean? Reaper is quite excessive, you know? It's like for endless runs only. And yes, it can serve a purpose in like some game modes, but yeah, it really doesn't serve a purpose. But for the flex factor, am I right, guys? For the flex factor, Reaper. But Reaper, all in all, is the best tower in the game. No controversy. But we're not rating from DPS. We're going down. We're not going down to milliseconds, like I said, but we're going down to seconds. Wow. We're going down to prices and all of that stuff. And yeah, so Reaper, Gunner. So let's answer the question. Which is better? Well, I gotta give it to, I'm gonna have to give it to Gunner. It's because not everyone has 3 hours to, like, find a strategy for Grandmaster. If you're gonna follow strategy, yeah, for sure, use Reaper. But I don't see a lot of people using it in normal games. It's way too expensive. And Gunner, I've seen everyone use Gunner before. Like every player probably buys and uses Gunners way more than actual Reaper. So if we're talking, milliseconds and all that stuff, Gunner, at the end of the day, with supports and all that, even with Reapers with supports and all that, I gotta give it to Gunner. Gunner's just overall cheaper, accessibility is way higher on this, and like everyone could just have it. It will only take a couple hours to grind, like 2 or 3, depending on if you follow my strategy. I'm joking. You can follow anyone's strategy on like grinding purposes, of course. Yeah, it won't take you that long as it will Reaper, because even if you're following a strategy for Grandmaster, or it's still gonna take you a long time to finish all game modes on one map. Mostly Void Lane, let's be honest. But yeah, the winner is Gunner. If you have different opinions, leave them in the comments, join the Discord, and hey, maybe I'll do this more of these videos. Probably not, because this is probably the longest video I've ever made and most edited. But like I said, I don't post trash, and I want to post entertaining, interesting videos. And yeah. So the winner is Gunner. Wow, congratulations, Gunner. The OG tower that everyone used to use for endless runs gets its victory once again.